Welcome to Mindy's column. The truth about aliens. The facts. Yes, aliens exist. Can I prove it? No. Do I have any information to back up my theory? No. Can I put up any video proof? No. How do I know? I just know. I'm from a small farming town in eastern Washington. Our farm is isolated. Over the course of my life, I have seen UFOs in the sky over our farm many, many times. I have been abducted in my life many, many times by the visitors. During the course of these abductions, I have been fed a great deal of information by the visitors. I can describe them in detail. They are much like us. They are much like humans. They are tall. They are human-like in appearance. They are a highly evolved species, much more intelligent than us. They speak through telepathy, although they can also speak verbally. They have their own language. They have immense psychic talents. They are able to move objects with their mind. Obviously, their technology is far more advanced than ours has ever been. They are able to travel through space. They are able to travel from world to world.
Incoming message.
Knowing a cell phone, they're able to travel from world to world. They are able to travel from time to time. They are able to fly. They are able to change forms. They're able to do many, many things that we are not able to do. Yes, there are, beyond their ability to travel through space, they are able to move through different dimensions. Yes, there are not only different galaxies, there are also different dimensions, worlds upon worlds upon worlds. And they are able to travel between those dimensions. There are doorways into other worlds within our world. All of this is possible. All of this I have learned through the visitors. There is also another species of aliens that visit our planets, and that is whom I will label clearly as the gray dudes. They are a lower species of aliens, and this is a species of aliens that we are vastly more familiar with, simply because there are videos of them all over the web. Good God, if you watch YouTube, you will see videos of them all over the place. I will tell you right now, these videos are not real. I'm not saying that the gray dudes don't exist. I am simply telling you that the videos on them are not real. They are just make-believe videos that people have made using costumes and other camera tricks. Okay? Gray dudes do exist. Like I said, they are a lower species of aliens that basically come to Earth to study humans, or basically use us like cattle. Basically, we're mere cattle to them. The visitors don't like them. They tolerate the gray dudes mainly because the visitors are a peace-loving species and are a non-violent species. They are not, they do not believe in, well, they are not a warlike species. They believe in keeping the peace. So basically the gray dudes get away with what they do, even though the visitors don't like them much. That is basically the story with the gray dudes. We don't like the gray dudes. Anyway, as far as the visitors go, why don't we know more about the visitors when we know so much about the gray dudes? Difference between the visitors and the gray dudes is that the gray dudes are, like I said, a lower species of aliens, and they do not have the capabilities of the visitors. So the gray dudes cannot remove memories as effectively as the visitors. They do not have the mind control abilities of the visitors. So with that in mind, people tend to remember when they've been abducted by the gray dudes. Or if they don't remember, they generally remember it under hypnosis. So people tend to remember at some time being abducted by the gray dudes and being probed and poked at by the gray dudes. It's very traumatic for them. So in other words, people remember the gray dudes, and their memories of the gray dudes are very traumatic because the gray dudes treat them like cattle. Whereas the visitors do not think of humans as being cattle. They do not poke and prod us and use us as scientific little projects. Um, they do observe us, but they do not do any harm to us. They do not stick things up our rear end or up our up our noses. They do not put metal objects in us. They do no harm to us, nor do they scare us in any way. I can tell you this conclusively, having been abducted myself. I have never felt any fear whatsoever of the visitors, nor have I come to any harm, not the least bit scared of anything in space. Personally, I love the visitors. If I had my choice between this planet and living on one of their ships, I'd get on their ship immediately and leave this planet, especially after our government shut down this morning. God forbid I take my kids and move onto a ship in a minute. But anyway, I haven't been given that option. So anyway, that is the difference between the visitors and the gray dude. So that is the information I have to impart from the visitors. This planet is in trouble. The visitors have been visiting this planet since ancient times. They have tried to provide guidance to our world. They have tried to warn us that we are doing harm to our planet. We are doing harm to the soil. We're doing harm to the air, and we're doing harm to the water. In other words, we're killing ourselves. And we do not listen. Our government has continued programs that continue to do harm to this planet. The visitors have repeatedly told our government that our programs that we are using, if we do not stop using them, if we do not find more environmentally safe programs, that we're going to do immeasurable harm to our planet, and eventually we're going to destroy ourselves. But our government doesn't take it seriously, and we have continued to use the same systems. So basically we're on a sinking ship, and instead of trying to plug the holes, our government is finding ways to drill more holes in the bottom of the ship. So my suggestion to everybody is get yourself a life jacket. The ship is going down. The visitors are very frustrated with us and the fact that we won't listen to them. They are very concerned about our planet and very concerned about the numerous species that live on this planet, because despite what we think, we are not the most important species on this planet. There are innumerable species on this planet that are just as important as us. So that is the information that the aliens have to impart to us at this time. I will continue to pass on more information as it becomes available to me. And so that is my truth on aliens. You can rate me as crazy. You can rate me as insane. And, or you can listen to me. Up to you. I'm just imparting what I know.